is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Multiplex Entertainment's Fandom Fights Singles Tournament. I'm your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and I'm joined today by our very own Emperor Palpatine, Tim Smith, here in the co-hosting chair. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, guys. I'm competing and hosting in this match. I'm stock footage Cade. Oh, God, no. We're not having Cade host this one. No. This is going to be more excitement, extravaganza, and pizzazz. This is going to be a great match, Caleb. I cannot wait for it. Like I said, we see Cain stepping into the footing of a league he created to really test the waters as a competitor. So we're really going to see how he can do in a style setup that he helped design and he helped set up. And I would say I have all the support for him, but his opponent's a fucking beast. And especially if she got some alcohol in her, she's a beast, Caleb.
That's very true. Today we have our very own admin here of Fandom Fights, my co-creator, Cain, McMillan, taking on another admin here for Multiplex Entertainment, the Vicious Trollop, Jessica Morgan. It is going to be a bloodbath here today of two very knowledgeable people. There's a reason why they're the 8th and 9th seeds. They're going to be duking it out, and I just can't wait to see how evenly matched or one-sided this turns out to be. We'll see. You see, I would normally root for my buddy Cain, but I don't think I can really do that when we've got Jess in the room with him. So,
yeah, she is honestly a season 1 champion over at Full Metal Trivia, so she knows her shit, and she gets on a roll. It's not going to be pretty. I mean, Cain knows his stuff too, but we've seen Jessica get on that roll and ride it all the way to the fucking bank. So, if we want to talk about a championship kind of battle, we got the Full Metal Trivia champion and the Comic Book League champion going head-to-head. Champion. We've got two champions in the room today. Yeah. Very knowledgeable in different areas, and we'll see how they do in the same field of battle. Tim, you want to take them into interviews? Yeah. Yep. Let's start first with my favorite out of these two. Jessica, the Vicious Trollop herself. Jess, how you doing this fine day? Are you nervous for this match? Or you got butterflies for it? Or are you just treating this like any other match, just going into it, raring to go and whoop some ass?
Oh, I am so tired. Yesterday we just had to do like 2 or 3 matches in Movie Warzone, and I am just completely spent. I'm out of alcohol. This should be interesting.
Oh, you're doing this one sober. Oh, this is going to be interesting. But, I mean, for this, though, this is, like, as we heard earlier, 2 champions of different backgrounds going against each other. How do you think that's going to match you up against your opponent in something like a fandom fights? Do you think you're going to have more of a footing more than your opponent going into this for the different styles, or do you think it'll be more evenly balanced?
As long as there's not any actual comic book questions, I think we'll be fine.
Most definitely. And like I said, Jess, I'm rooting for you. Please beat the evil man that we will go to next. Since I guess I am Emperor Palpatine, he is Darth Plagueis, so I'm going to kill him and be done with him. He is stock footage Cain McMillan. Cain, how you doing today?
I'm not bad. I'm good. I've said that many times that I consider myself a hero in this league. I have this comic book belt, so therefore, why would I be the villain? I'm not the villain. I'm a nice guy. The only person I'm mean to is you, because you took my glasses hostage for about 6-7 months, which was very uncalled for. But yeah, I'm going to say this right now. Spoiler alert. Jess wins this by KO today, because there's no way I can keep up with her. Like, she's a beast. Like, I broke it down. Like, how do I win this match? It's called me keeping up with her, because she's not going to miss. And let's be honest, I'm not going to keep up with her. I know Caleb is kind of a very mean question writer when it comes to things. So it's going to be fun. Can't wait to lose. And I can't wait for my second match where I might be able to get a win. But this one, not happening. Can't wait to see Jess take on the belt when she beats Chance and then beats whoever they end up playing, and then whoever in the finals, and Jess wins, gets the second belt. And, hey, I could say I lost the champion because it makes me feel a little bit better.
Now, I do have to ask, since you brought up that, Caleb is your co-question writer for this, and we've had our fair share of this experience, Cain. I think you could agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Are you getting shades of deja vu with this, or is it just me?
Well, for shades of deja vu, I ended up winning, so I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, they were more labored towards your strengths.
I'm sorry, you're not well-rounded.
Yeah, I got you well-rounded right here. That's why I'm co-hosting your show, bitch. But, Cade, best of luck for you. Best of luck to both of these competitors. We've heard from them for the pre-match interviews. I'm going to throw it back to Caleb to get us proper into this.
All right, lots of banter over there. Let's get into our proper introductions here. Introducing first, representing House Nightfury. She is half of Team Smarticus and the reigning Full Metal Trivia Champion, the Vicious Trollop, Jessica Morgan. And her opponent, representing Alpha Alliance. He is one half of the Knights of Steel and the reigning Comic Book League champion. He is the Hurricane, Cain, stock footage, McMillan.
Gotta pull up Robert Parker real quick to like this because he never loses when he does that. So, yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, so let's get into the first round. The first round works like this. Both competitors will have to use their whiteboards to answer 10 questions from various categories. They'll be each worth 1 point. There is no stealing in this round. Keep in mind you have 3 repeats throughout the match and 1 challenge to use. If you lose the challenge, you do not get your challenge back. But if you win the challenge, you are awarded the challenge back again. Almost had that perfect. We'll get this down one of these days. Competitors, are you ready?
Nope.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, then let's do this. Let's get ready for Fandom Fights. All right, question number 1 is going to come from the category of Pixar. What is the name of the town that Lightning McQueen is stuck in Cars? Have you ever seen Cars, Tim?
I've seen a little bit of it, but not really the whole thing through because I had no interest in Cars, to be honest.
Cars Land's pretty cool. In Disneyland, it's pretty nice. All right, we'll give him the 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cain, pens down. What's your answer?
Radiator Springs.
That's correct for 1 point. Jess.
It's Radiator Springs.
That is correct. We're all tied up at 1. Tim, you want to give him the next question?
All right, your next question in the realm of Indiana Jones. Who plays Marlon Ravenwood in the Indy franchise?
We'll clarify Marion.
Oh, yeah, Marion.
Marion.
Yeah.
Little drunk today, Tim? Little drunk?
I'm not good with names. I butcher names worse than Cain butchers me in Fandom Fights.
It's all right. My name gets butchered almost all the time. 5, 4, 3,
well, you asked for it.
2, and 1. Jess.
It's Karen Allen.
That is correct for 1 point. Cain.
Jane Fonda.
Oh. And Cain has missed a point. All right.
Are you sure it's not Jane Fonda? I have it written down.
I don't know. We might have to have a judges meeting. He gets a creative point. There's special points at the end of the year.
We'll give you a pat on the back for that one. Question number 3 comes from the realm of the MCU. Who directed Spider-Man: Homecoming?
Crazy.
I'm officially done with high school, so I no longer have homecomings, I think.
Yeah, they're not really
Yeah,
in college.
once you're done with that, you don't have them.
Yeah. I mean, especially when I come home from college, there will be no homecomings for me. It'll be go back to campus. 5,
We
4,
finally have our freedom. Go home.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cain.
John Watts.
John Watts is correct. Jess, you have it?
I think so.
That is correct. Jess
you
is
miss?
perfect so far after 3. All right, Tim, you want to give him the 4th question?
All right. Your next question is in the realm of everyone's favorite mouse, Disney. Who played LaFou, Gaston's lackey, and I don't like that word because Kane's my lackey, in 2017's Beauty and the Beast?
I actually got in a Twitter conversation with Bibiani about this last year, about whether or not this was better than the original. 5, 4,
I would
3,
love to see that,
2,
honestly.
1. It is better than the original. Let's go over to Jess.
Clearly, again, Caleb is wrong, but I am not because it's Josh Gad.
That is correct for 1 point. But we'll dock it for incorrectness. All right, Cain.
Josh Gad.
That is correct. All right. Your 5th question comes from the realm of the Fast and the Furious. Who plays Giselle, Han's love interest in the Fast films?
The greatest franchise of all time, beating out Harry Potter to a bloody pulp.
I will agree. Fast and Furious is a lot more fun than Harry Potter.
Oh, that's because you guys haven't watched the movies.
I have seen some of them. I've seen some of them.
Seen them all. So therefore, you can't make your accurate statement. Therefore, you're wrong.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is not that bad. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll go back to Cain.
Gal Gadot.
That is correct. Jess.
It's Wonder Woman.
And
What?
she is still perfect.
Will you please miss?
After 5, Jess is perfect with 5, and Cain is right behind her with 4 into their 6th question.
I love that reaction. Will you miss? Oh, God. All right.
Tim.
For your 6th question, in the realm of DC, who directed V for Vendetta?
Fuck.
A solid performance by Hugo Weaving.
Very solid.
Natalie Portman, I'm not really sold on it.
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite of the DC movies, but it is pretty good. Good.
Yeah.
All right. 5, 4.
I'll use a repeat.
All right. Repeating the question.
All right. In DC, who directed V for Vendetta? Because Cain needs more time to stall.
Obviously, he doesn't remember the 5th of November.
He writes a lot of questions, so give him slack.
This is my way of saying he's my favorite admin partner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Present company excluded, of course.
Thank you.
Present company excluded, of course. Let's go over to Jess. I don't want to lose my job.
James McTeague.
That is correct. Cain.
Not what I had.
Ooh. All right.
I didn't even know it was a real person.
Your 7th question comes from the realm of Back to the Future, which is where Cain wishes he could go.
When it was tied.
When it was tied. What year does Marty travel back to in Back to the Future Part 3?
Another great franchise of movies that should never, ever be touched, remade, digitally enhanced, or anything.
Yeah, this is my favorite Back to the Future sequel.
Really?
Back to the Future 2 is my least. Back to the Future 2 is my least favorite of the 3.
Wow. A lot of people I know, they always say the third one they hate because the wild or it's more different than
but
everyone I talk to loves 2.
2 is so messy to me. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of messy, We're running out of what? Sorry, Kane?
Oh, I was agreeing. I was like, yeah, 2 is really messy.
Oh, okay, I thought you were about to say repeat. 5, 4, 3,
You want to hear it
2, 1. All right, Kane.
1885.
That is correct. Jess.
1885.
And she is still perfect. Wow.
And Cain is livid. You can see that steam coming off his ears.
Told you the way I win is I gotta keep up with her.
And this is her with no alcohol. I'm scared. But for your next question, in the realm of kaiju, I love that word, kaiju. Who plays Ann Darrow in
so.
2005's King Kong? I got the name right. Yay!
This is my favorite of the King Kong movies. I
Really?
think I rewatched it recently. I think this is my favorite of the King Kong movies.
More than the original?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a reverence for the original. Kong Skull Island was up there for me, but you know.
Well, different generations, I guess. So.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the first one you saw, right?
very true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go over to Jess.
Naomi Watts.
That is correct. Kane.
I switched it last minute, so Naomi Watts.
Oh, good choice. All right. Your ninth and penultimate question here comes from the realm of the DCEU. What country does the final battle take place in Wonder Woman?
Oh, a movie that was so great until the last 10 minutes.
I actually think the last 10 minutes aren't enough to ruin the whole movie. I think Wonder Woman's near perfect.
Oh, no, I'm not saying ruined everything. I'm just saying it had a great ride, and then that it's just that the last 10 minutes of the ride is just like, we don't need.
I agree. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
This was, I had to do some research on this question.
Yeah.
All right. We'll give him a 5 count. 5, 4, 3,
Out of Warner Brothers
2,
decisions? Best one.
1. Pens down. Let's go over to Kane.
Germany?
That is correct. Jess.
There you go, Kane. I finally missed one.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Russian has been cut. The Russian's been cut.
Oh my god.
Oh. Unbelievable ride. Here we go for the 10th question. Oh, man.
Oh, that is so bullshit. I demand a new question. I demand a new question.
We might have to go look into
fine. The DCU is trash anyway.
We might have to go look into the record books to see if she is going to have the highest scoring first round debut we have yet.
Oh, jeez. Well,
All
for
right.
your last question, I guess. Oh, that's I'm so sad now. But this category always brings me to new heights, and that is Middle Earth. And your question, who plays Thorin Oakenshield in the Hobbit trilogy? As Robert Parker would say, this right now, he has a huge love for this movie, but I cannot disagree. It is a great trilogy.
I think the first Hobbit's the only good movie, and the other two after that are pretty crappy. Pretty rough.
How do you take a 1,000-page book and put it into one fucking movie? You tell me that.
The only thing I remember from The Desolation of Smog is that my favorite singer, Ed Sheeran, did a song. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go back to Kane.
I don't know, Lee Pace.
Incorrect. Jess.
You also killed Dr. Erskine, Richard Armitage.
That is correct.
She's back on track.
Wow.
Back on track.
At the end of the first round, Jess in the lead with 9, Kane nipping at her heels with 7. This is a very strong debut from two competitors. Wow. But now we get into the rest of the match. I wish we could just, take a break here and just let it end because that was an exhilarating first round.
This is what you would expect from two champions going at each other. I mean, Jess almost going into a perfect round, which I I think that would have been a great starting accomplishment for her in Fandom Fights of a perfect round.
We have yet to see a perfect first round yet, but we have a whole tournament ahead of us, and we cannot do that if we sit here between rounds reminiscing. So on to round 2, which is our wheel round. There will be 8 predetermined categories on the wheel. Each competitor will have a chance to spin. If they don't like the spin that they get, they have the chance for a mulligan, but they have to stick with the category that they land on. You'll be administered 5 questions from that category, each worth 2 points. If you need multiple choice, it will diminish the point down to 1 point in value, and you still have the amount of repeats that you have from the last round, and the challenges are still in play. Stealing is available in this round. Any questions? Of course, Cain doesn't have any questions. He wrote the format. All right.
Before we start, there's no wheel round without a shameless promotion. And our shameless promotion is brought to you by Publisher Clearinghouse. Win $1 million and $1,000 a week for life. Winner to be announced on NBC. Stay tuned. Back to you, Caleb.
All right. So, Jess, you are the opponent or the player in the lead, so you will get the chance to spin first or defer to stock footage.
I'll let him go.
All right, Cain, you get this chance to spin the wheel here.
Can I defer to Nico?
Unfortunately, Nico is not here, so we are going to shoot that down. All right, the spin is in.
On MCU.
We landed on
That looks like the same color. I can't tell.
MCU,
Oh
I
my
think.
No.
Oh, it's opponent's choice. Opponent's choice. Oh. Unbelievable. All right, Jess, you get to choose what he gets to answer questions from. If you need a list of the categories on the wheel, we can provide that.
Rip.
I could be a dick and give him one of my categories. I think we all know which one that is.
Do it.
We're going to initiate a 5 count of 5.
Indiana Jones.
4. All right, Indiana Jones.
Remember to stop screen sharing. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Tim.
I know this, asshole.
All right, Tim. You'll be administering to him the questions from Indiana Jones.
With pleasure.
Come on. I was keeping it close, and let's just ruin everything.
All right. Cain, your questions in Indiana Jones start with question 1. What was the name of the villain played by Cate Blanchett in The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Dang, didn't even know she was in this movie. Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Irina Spalko,
Irina Spalko.
Ivanka Belog. Oh, goddamn names. Minerva Jacobson, or D, Maria Kaufman.
Can you repeat those? Because I didn't.
I'll read those names. Sorry.
Thank
I'll read
you.
those names. Your options are A, Irina Spalko, B, Ivanka Belloc, C, Minerva Jacobson, or D, Maria Kaufman.
Let's go A for effort.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice. All right. Cain, your second question. Who plays Marcus Brody in the Indiana Jones franchise?
You know, I decided to either watch Indiana Jones or Back to the Future to really prep for this match. I chose Back to the Future. Chose the wrong category. I wouldn't even
You chose poorly.
multiple choice.
Multiple choices. A, John Rhys Davies. B, Alfred Molina. D, Delholme Elliott. Or D, Wolf Collier?
Collar.
Collar. Okay.
2 of those would be really cool. I don't even know if they're in it. But then again, I don't know what Kid Banjo is. I'm going to go with C.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice. He is Makugaing his way through this. All right. Cain. Your third question. What is the name of Indy's love interest in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
It's not the one that I know. Can't ask who that little Asian boy is. I know that one.
Oh my god. You leave out of this.
Multiple choice.
Wow.
Multiple choices: Marion Ravenwood, Elsa Jones, Willie Scott, Allison Williams.
D.
Jessica, a chance to steal.
Played by the woman who went on to marry Steven Spielberg, Kit Capshaw. Her name was Willie Scott.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
I call rigged. She knows Indiana Jones.
All right, Kate.
All
This is
right.
where you learn to hate me even more.
Cain, your fourth question in Indiana Jones. Who wrote the screenplay for Raiders of the Lost Ark?
You know. Is it him? What's his first name? Don't know his first name. Multiple choice.
Oh, multiple choices. A, George Lucas. B, Steven Spielberg. C, Lawrence Kasdan.
C.
D.
C is correct for 1 point.
Told you I didn't know his first name.
All right. Cain, your last question to get out of Indiana Jones and this personal hell you were put in by yourself.
I did not put myself in this.
Yes, you did. Via the wheel. What is the name of Allison Doobie's character in The Last Crusade?
You know, she knows this, so I just might as well go multiple choice.
Multiple choices. A, Anna. B, Brooke. C, Elena. Yep. Or D, Elsa.
Well, Anna and Elsa are from Frozen. Brooke doesn't sound like an Indiana Jones character, so I'm going to go with the other one, C, Elena.
That is incorrect. Jessica, a chance to steal.
Her name was Elsa because she was German.
That's a lie.
Another steal from the Vicious Trollop.
Slides.
All right, so at the end of Kane's round in round 2, Jess is up 11-10. So Kane's just out of reach there. Jess, you get a chance to spin the wheel here.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, Will. You know what I want.
Opponent's choice. Let's go.
All right. Indiana Jones is off the table for the rest of this round. And it looks like it's landed on Disney.
Stupid.
Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Now, point of order, is this like just Disney animated or just Disney films in general?
It's Disney films in general. Live action or animated.
Like High School Musical?
Technically, only one of them is able to be used because we're doing theatrically released.
And it's sad one of them was theatrically released.
I
The
think I'll
theatrically
risk
released one's my favorite.
Let's go ahead and respin.
All right.
All right, we are respinning.
Watch Atlanta on Star Trek. Because the wheel likes her. And
it looks like it's going to be Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
All right, Jess, I will be administering your questions from the realm of Back to the Future. Your first question. What song does Marty play at the prom in Back to the Future?
It's not really a problem, but
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Hound Dog, B, Bye Bye Love, C, Johnny Be Good, or D, Onomatopoeia.
Johnny Be Good.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Your second question. What is the name of Doc's love interest in Back to the Future Part 3? 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Rose, B, Donna, C, Martha, or D, Clara. My team partner will appreciate those options.
Ignoring the obvious DC joke there, I'm going to go with Clara.
That is correct for 1 point.
Why did you say that name?
Your third question. Who plays Marty's mom in the Back to the Future trilogy?
Leah Thompson.
That is correct for 2 points.
We can hear Cain's silent groans in the background.
I'm
Your
sorry,
penultimate question. Your penultimate question in Back to the Future. Who composed the score for Back to the Future?
Alan Silvestri, come on.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. Your final question in Back to the Future. Who co-wrote Back to the Future with Robert Zemeckis?
Cain retrieving his whiteboard for maybe a chance to steal.
Nah, I just like to keep update on how bad I'm losing.
Give me multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, William Shatner, B, Bob Gale, C, John Hughes, or D, Dave Daughtry.
Bob Gale.
That is correct for 1 point.
Is she a 9 seed? Whoever did this bracket, they can just get fired.
So you would be fired. All right,
Exactly.
At the end of round 2, Jess is in the lead with 18, and Cain is behind her with 10. So he's just safe from being knocked out here in round 2, which means we will advance to round 3, which is our betting round. Now, here's how round 3 works. Each competitor will need to bring back their whiteboard, as they will be given the same 5 questions. We will give you each question comes from a category, which we will tell you the category, and then ask for your bet between 0 and 2 points. After that, we will administer the question. If you get the question right, you gain the amount of points you bet. If you get it wrong, you lose the amount of points that you bet. Any questions?
Can I go back to the beginning of this match?
Unfortunately, no. All
Suck it
right.
up, Buttercup.
All right, so I will be administering the first question in round 3, which is from the category of James Bond. How many points would you like to bet?
You write it
Do you
down.
think it's going to be bet heavy for Cain at this point, Caleb?
He kind of has to. This is his format, after all. Cain, how many points would you like to bet?
0.
No points. All right. Jess, how many points would you like to bet? 2.
Oh.
All right.
I'm going to get this wrong. Jess.
So Cain will not get anything either way, but Jess could lose or gain 2 points. All right. Your question is, who directed 2006's Casino Royale?
This, I think, could be a big swing right here, don't you think?
This could be. If Jess gets this right, we are looking at knockout territory, I believe.
Yeah.
He's sitting right on the edge of that knockout points.
No.
Like, if we were in round 2, you would be sitting on knockout range again, because 20 to 10.
I thought we said 20.
Yeah, she would be at 20 points if she gets it right.
Differential. That's what we agreed on.
Yeah. I'm saying that you're not getting knocked out, but I'm saying that we're on that verge again.
5 count, right?
Yep. 5, 4, 3. Stop arguing with the host. 2, 1. All right. Cain, what'd you say? It doesn't matter.
Jane Fonda.
Again, doesn't matter. All right, Jess.
It was Martin Campbell.
That is correct for 2 points.
Like,
Oh, big 2
All
points.
right. It's
You're not telling
20
me the
to
director of Green Lantern made that movie.
It is 20 to 10 here as we get to the second question. Tim, would you like to give him that question? Don't say the question first, just say the category.
Yes, I learned. I know how to learn. Yay, there's hope for me. Your category is in Indiana Jones. How many points would you?
No, poor Cain.
Great.
And I'm not joking on this, folks.
Great.
This is real. Right now, Cain is furious.
This is great.
Oh, and I am living.
If only he can make it a couple more. The next 3 are probably his strengths. All right. How many points would you like to bet, Cain?
1.
1 point. All right. Jess, how many points would you like to bet?
If I'm at 2, is this over?
All right. So we're looking at a TKO here for Jess if he gets this wrong. So your question here from Indiana Jones, Tim.
The question is, who played Sala in the Indy series? I kind of feel this hasn't gone Cade's way.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Greg, I just want to say right now we are looking for a new partner at Fandom.
Hey, man, you can't make that call.
Caleb is staying.
I run this stuff. This is all me.
I can hashtag heel watch for Cain. All right.
And he says, "I'm the emperor." What the hell?
All right, we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jess.
It's Gimli, John Rhys Davies.
That is correct for 2 points. And Cain.
Just announce her as the winner.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, the Vicious Trollop, Jessica Morgan. Unbelievable match here today.
Oh my god, that was so great to see. Just the tears of Cain after everything he's put me through for no reason. But, I mean, honestly, a great showing by both of these guys. Oh, guy and girl. Great showing. And it proves Jessica is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Cain he had bad luck. Honestly, that's what it was. He spun opponent's choice, and then she hit a strength for round 2 and ran away with it. I mean, it's hard to do that when you walk into a pit with spikes and your opponent is just fine. She might have had like a little paper cut from a piece of grass. That's it.
It was very clear from the outset of this first round that Cain's strategy was indeed what needed to happen. He unfortunately spun opponent's choice. It didn't go the way he wanted it to go in round 2. And round 3 he just couldn't pull it back mathematically. But Jess just proved to everyone she has a feasible shot of winning this entire tournament with this performance here today. So Jess is going to be going up against the winner of our play-in 2 winner, Nazario Montenegro, or the Titan, Chance Ellison. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here as we get into that quarterfinal match in the round 2. But Tim, would you like to go into?
All right, let's start with our vicious winner, who just completely destroyed her enemy. She is the Vicious Trollop, Jess. Jess, how you feeling after that big win?
I just want to state for the record that Indiana Jones was the other strength that I picked, and I gave it to him.
I mean, honestly, for the end of that to win on your strength, how you give him your strength to weaken him, and then you win with your strength. You have to just be ecstatic as no tomorrow for that.
Oh, that was fun. And one of these days I will actually get to fucking answer a Star Trek question.
I feel the same way a lot of the time, but I mean, just a strong 22-point performance in your debut for this. I mean, that is nothing to slouch on, because if I was either Navarro or Chance, I'd be watching this going, I'm kind of iffy on this, because, I mean, that's a big point value to throw up for this. So, I mean, who do you want to see? Who would you feel more comfortable going against for the winner out of that match? Is there one that you would prefer over the other?
No, not really, because well, one is Chance.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to say anything else there. And I don't know how many of us saw the Back to the Future call-out match that Nazario freaking destroyed everybody on.
Yeah, but I mean, it also plays. Can you spin your strength? Can you spin your, or are you going to spin your weakness? I mean, it's a game of chance here, which you play with these two, you know. So it's not. Granted, they have their strengths, and it kind of gives you that idea for what to prepare for. But I would, because I still want to push to see who would you feel more comfortable facing out of those two.
Is anybody comfortable facing Chance?
She will not give me an answer, but that's fine. Jessica, congratulations on the win. Is there any words you want to say for your future opponent, either one?
Oh, please. Please. Make me answer a fucking Star Trek question.
Strong words from a strong woman. That is Jessica Morgan. And we now go to our unfortunate loser, the Fandom Fights Division runner, Cain McMillan. The face says it all. But how you feeling after that loss, champ? I know it wasn't how you thought it would probably go, with landing on a bad round 2 for you and then losing by that same category. How you feeling after that?
Well, like I said in the match, I had the option: do I watch this trilogy of Indiana Jones, or do I watch this trilogy of Back to the Future? I went Back to the Future because I'm like, man, I have some decent knowledge in Indiana Jones, and I haven't seen Back to the Future in a while. So I would have looked Back to the Future, and man, do I regret that. Can also point out that I might be the most unlucky player in this whole online trivia league, because in the Arrowverse match, I get the one TV show that I have stated multiple times that I hate, with Supergirl. So I feel like the wheel hates me. I'm super unlucky, and I don't know what to do, because if you look at round 1, I was it was a 2-point differential.
Yeah,
7 points. I bet you that there will be someone who will go on in this tournament who will score more than will score less than 7 points and end up winning the whole thing. So, like I'm telling you, like it's either like Jess or Chance / Nazario. One of them's going to be in the finals. It's just, that's how it's going to be. Like, one of them's going to do it. And so, hey, I lost to maybe the future champion. Woo. But, man, I would have liked to at least put up a fight, because the wheel hates me, apparently. Yeah.
Well, with the unluckiness aside, I guess, of your love-hate relationship with the wheel, is there someone, I guess, since now that you are done with the tournament with playing, I mean, granted, there's a lot of writing for you to do, my friend, but is there, after this tournament, is there any people you would love to play in Fandom Fights, or anywhere else, someone that you'd want to play?
Yeah, there is someone that I kind of want to play. I want to play the loser between Christopher Woodburn and Nico Suave Rigoldi, because I feel like Woodburn, I played him, and he's beaten me in movies before, and I've beaten him in comic books, and I feel like this is a good in-between to really get an idea of who it is. And if he wins, I get to play someone's little child who beat me today, and I want to play Nico. I want to play Nico so bad. So, I want to shout him out.
I mean, you always really want to play Nico. Why is that?
Well, today it's for a different reason. Like, Jess destroyed me, and it's like, I know Nico. Ooh, I gotta work my way back, and I figure going after someone,
Tom Dagnino of the group.
Exactly. I feel like that's a good place to start. I think Dagnino might know a little bit more than Nico, but yeah. That's
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Exactly, Nico. Exactly. Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I mean, honestly, even though he might not be a strong trivia player, he is developing a nice rounded stable of competitors, which Some we've seen spread out in every division with different performances, and they've all been pretty good. So,
You know who has a better stable? The Alpha Alliance. Dropping my phone. I don't want to drop.
They kick you out after this performance, but
I just want to point out that hey, I have a belt, so I don't think they'd do that.
You couldn't even get a belt in your own division.
I'm sorry that I actually had to play a good competitor.
I had to play 5, so bite.
And I would beat you too. Let's make it a triple threat.
You please.
Triple threat. Loser between Nico and Woodburn against myself and Tim.
Oh, I'll easily take you on. I'll force choke and lightning throw your ass.
Oh, so you do it. Do it. Do it.
I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with that because you.
No, let's do it. I just want to play Tim. I want to play Tim.
And whoever loses that is going to regret that because that's going to be the biggest ass whooping you receive. Because
you said that last time and I beat you. Okay,
because I'll be writing those questions and I'll write all Fast and Furious for Tim because I want to keep my job. Okay, but I will say
all of interviews are done. Both of these competitors' honorary words. We throw it back to our host, Caleb Coho.
I will say a lot of passions are at an all-time high right here. Jess had a very great performance today, but I do have to consolidate my my co-head of fandom over here with Cain. You played good. Your round 1 was very solid. You just got very, very unlucky in round 2, and that hurt you going into round 3. But yeah, no, this was probably one of the best matches of the tournament that we will see going forward. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, thank you for reminding me of my greatest victory. But anyways, guys, that has been one of our first matches here for round 1 of our Fandom Fight singles tournament. It's been a ride, so let's throw it over to our astonishing champion here today, the Vicious Trollop, Jessica Morgan. Where can the good kids of the internet find you?
Well, you can find me over on Movie Warzone, where we're doing our regular movie trivia matches. You can also find me every once in a while over at Full Metal Trivia and There Will Be Trivia over on the Worldwide Movie Games Network. If you want to hit me up, I'm on Facebook, Twitter. You can check my Instagram, but nothing's there. And that's about it.
All right, our unfortunate loser today, Cain, where can they find you?
Nowhere, because I'll be watching Indiana Jones for the next time till I compete the next. Yeah, nowhere. Just kidding. You can find me right here at my Lord Likes. And you can also find me across the interwebs at K97, the 97 XCVII. Yeah, do that. Wink. Next guy.
All right. My co-host, Emperor Tim, where can they find you?
Soon in a galaxy near you, whooping Cain's ass. But you can find me here. You can find all of us here on Multiplex Entertainment on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Do all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, retweet, what the case may be. Do all that. Help us out. Help us build this fan community for all of us fans of movies, of trivia, and of just great matches like this. So that's where you can find me. And, of course, securing Caleb Coho's job.
Thank you. I need that. It pays for my college tuition. I don't get paid. All right. You can find me all across the internet on Twitter and Instagram at Caleb Coho, KalebKoho. You can find me on YouTube, Caleb Coho, where I do my music stuff, Coho Productions, where I do my movie stuff. You can find me right here running Fandom Fights here on Multiplex Entertainment. And my group, The Forks, just released our debut album, Shoot for Teams, back in February. So you can find that on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you consume your music. And the tournament moves on, and I still have to face Ryan Permission for one final Inner Geekdom bout to avenge my freaking loss in Jote. That was the easiest quote question ever. Anyway, that's coming up. I need to keep the king in check. I'm a host. The kid is not here. There's no kid. There's no king. It's just Caleb. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all again next week.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is Stock Footage McGee, and I'm here to bring you guys your stats for the match. In round number 1, both competitors would have a strong performance. The Hurricane going 7 for 10, while the Vicious Trollop going 9 for 10, only missing on DCEU. But round number 2, the Hurricane would hit an immediate stop because he landed on opponent's choice, and the Vicious Trollop gave him Indiana Jones, where he would go 3 for 5, and only getting 3 out of the possible 10 points in his round. But the Vicious Trollop would then land on Back to the Future on her second spin, go 5 for 5 for a grand total of 7 points, and then getting 2 point steals from the Hurricane's Indiana Jones spins that questions he got wrong. In round number 3, did not go the Hurricane's way again because he would get James Bond and Indiana Jones, missing both, while the Vicious Trollop hits both. The Hurricane would end up going 10 for 17 for a total of 58%, while the Vicious Trollop would go 16 for 17, only missing one question throughout the whole match, and that is that DCEU question in the beginning for a grand total of 94% accuracy rate. This has been Stock Footage McGee, bringing you guys your stats for the match.